Valentine's Day is upon us, and social media is filled with romantic gestures, perfect date nights, and elaborate proposal. And with social media being such a meaningful part of a daily life, for most, it's natural to compare our own experiences with what we're seeing online. And joining us now to discuss how to navigate these feelings and maintain healthy perspectives is licensed mental health counselor from BetterHelp, Frankie Turkhurst, who will share some helpful strategies for enjoying the season. Thank you so much for joining us. And with Valentine's being all over social media, as a therapist, what are you hearing from clients about how this impacts their mental health?
Absolutely. A lot of my clients are fans of social media. They're on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all of the above. They spend a lot of time on social media, and unfortunately, this can start to get us into some unhealthy habits, namely what's called the comparison trap, where we're seeing a lot of highlight reels that may not be reality.
That's so true. And I mean, Valentine's, we probably see it and feel it more, but this is a daily occurrence that we're dealing with. So can you talk about what you call that comparison trap? What happens psychologically when people are constantly scrolling through highlight reels of other people's relationships?
Absolutely. Just like you said, they are highlight reels. They're not necessarily reality. This is a natural tendency we all can have when we are inundated with what looks like perfection. So words of advice I have for the audience is try to compare you to you, not to other people. Think about your growth and the areas of improvement that you've had in your own life. Secondly, gratitude is a major key factor. So try to think about the things you're thankful for in your life, not what you are missing out of other people's lives. And third, seeking support. So this could be through friends, family, signing up for therapy with BetterHelp online or with our app. Lots of different people that you can talk to help you navigate this comparison trap.
What advice, though, do you have for maybe those who are single and finding Valentine's Day particularly difficult, especially when their needs, or their feeds are full with like couples celebrating and they just look so happy?
This one's a hard one. And if you are single on Valentine's Day, know that this is valid, but that you are not alone in your loneliness. I have a lot of clients who do Galentines where they all bring over different desserts and maybe put on a movie and all hang out together. You can do something non-romantic like Galentines or go out with non-romantic partners. I'm a big fan of doing things on my own. So if you're able to go out and take yourself to dinner or go to a movie, more than okay. Hang out with your pets, take your dog on a walk, play with your cats. Word of advice, think about stepping away from social media if it is very bothersome at this point, and we'll get through the weekend and then Valentine's Day will be past.
And what are some practical things people can do right now to protect their mental health?
Absolutely. So try to think through, am I doing things for my own happiness, or am I comparing myself to other people and doing things to impress my social media feed? So try to ask yourself, why am I on social media? Think about how it makes you feel. And if it's not good, consider unfollowing certain accounts or even taking a break altogether.
That's such a good point. Curating your page, right? Kind of just picking and being more selective on what you're seeing. And now what about people who are in relationships? And of course, we're feeling that pressure of, oh my gosh, he got her this and they went on this trip, but I'm not doing that.
Right. Have an open, honest conversation with your partner about what do you want. So this could be an easy night at home. It could be going out and doing something elaborate, whether you post about it or not. Try to see what works best for you and your relationship.
Well, thank you so much for joining us and reminding us of this. This is something that we probably should be thinking about daily, but especially this time of year. Where can we go for more information on everything?
Absolutely. So with BetterHelp, you're able to go to betterhelp.com/insurances. And good news for Florida residents, some of us therapists like me are now taking insurances. It's affordable and accessible more so now than ever.
Wonderful. Hey, I am a big advocate for protecting your mental health and talking to a therapist. So thank you so much for joining us. And everyone at home, if you would like to see this interview again, just head to First Coast News Plus.